Happy Friday, graphic designers, and welcome to hashtag GFXAMA. Alright guys, so the first question that we are going to be answering today is at GFXM. This comes to us from at IMAD2ball, and his question is simply at GFXMCN, hashtag GFXAMA. How did you get your channel verified? Well, our channel is verified through Freedom and through the network. So, you know, Freedom is Freedom, and all the Freedom, like, certified channels or the Freedom-powered channels are verified now. And so, well, not all of them, but majority of them. The ones that actually produce content are, and so we happen to fall under that line, so we also got verified. So that's how that's done. And our next question here comes from at synthedits at GFXMCN, hashtag GFXAMA. When/why did you start doing graphics? For how long do you want to do YouTube? Why did you start doing YouTube? This is a kind of weird question. I started when/why did you start doing graphics? I started doing graphics about my freshman year in high school, which would be about 5 years ago. Surprising. And actually, no, really 8th grade year, because I remember iRobot would like send out stuff, and like I would try and make stuff, and there was this kid named Brent, and Brent used to like always tell me how bad my stuff was, and you know Brent, Brandon, and Will, those guys, another Will. We would like play Call of Duty together, and like I was the jokester of the group, well, as in the person that they kind of made fun of in the group. I was the one where all the jokes were kind of like on me, and it was kind of fun. I'm good friends with Brandon now, and Will and I hung out through all, pretty much all senior year of high school. So I'm still friends with those guys, and it's completely changed since 8th grade. I mean, everyone understands how bad 8th grade is. But yeah, so I started doing graphics, and I would like post my stuff on Facebook, and I had a YouTube channel called Zelo. Gosh, was it Zelo Designs back? I don't even think it was Zelo Designs back then. I don't even remember what my channel name was. But I would post my graphics on that channel, those channels, and he had his channel. Gosh, I don't even know. I don't want to say his channel name because I don't want to like call him out. But he had his channel, and he would like post, like he would download templates from like iRobot, and he would edit them and like put his name on it and stuff like that, and would talk about how much like better he is than I am when really he used a template. So it was kind of funny how that all worked out. But I remember I always wanted to be better than Brent, and I always wanted to. So I started doing graphics, and I started trying to do that, and he doesn't do it anymore now. He's like freaking genius, going to like Georgia Tech or something like that. I don't think he doesn't get to Georgia Tech. I know where he goes, but I mean, he's a genius and just a tech guy, and I was just stuck with graphics, and that's how it happened. And to answer your second part, how long do you want to do YouTube? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna ride this train as long as it'll go, pretty much until God calls me to do something different, which could be any day. I don't really have like a set time where like I want to be on YouTube for this long. Really, just however long I can keep doing it, and keep the train rolling. Why did you start doing YouTube? I was done playing football, and I wanted something to do, and I saw gaming videos, and I always wanted to make gaming videos. I remember I bought like a camcorder, or I had a camcorder, and I used to set it up and record my TV screen. But I like had it set like on a tripod at the right level to where I could record the gameplay and make it look like it was like a capture card. So I would do that, and I would like record for like teams and stuff. Now I didn't have a capture card, although I told them I did. I didn't have a capture card, and I would record like the audio. I didn't record like any of the chat audio, but it was during MW2, Modern Warfare 2, best game of all time. It was during those days, and I would just record us like doing like search and destroy trick shot lobbies and search and destroy, where we would just go and try and own up on some kids, and that was a really fun time. Modern Warfare 2, I have so many memories on Modern Warfare 2. A lot of scary, anxiety-driven memories of like stuff that I did that was stupid. But I mean, I was in middle school. Maybe I was freshman in high school, so I mean that kind of happens. But yeah, I started doing YouTube videos, making gaming videos, and then graphics just kind of took off from there. Another question here from Synth Edits. What have you done for your apprenticeship? I can't even pronounce this word. Apprenticeship. Which graduation do you have? I actually am I'm not schooled in graphic design. I took one graphic design class my senior year in high school, which I was already 4 years into graphic design, which I pretty much like helped that teacher teach the class. Like I would help a lot of the kids, and he taught me most outstanding graphic design student. But other than that class, I have not been in a class teaching graphic design or anything with Photoshop. Well, I mean, not necessarily Photoshop, because I took broadcast video production, which I was the director of for a semester. But I mean, we use these applications like Photoshop and stuff, but like the teacher never taught us how to use Photoshop. I don't think the teacher knows how to use Photoshop. So I don't really like. So it was just all, I brought it all to the table. So, but I mean, I use those applications in other classes. But I mean, I did a lot of graphics when I was in high school, just for like classes and stuff. Like we'd have a class project and make something in Photoshop for it and move it in and stuff like that. So yeah. This question here comes from @Pixandor, and please give us tips on how to find nice designer names. Thanks. I mean, that's a very, very tough question to answer. Designer names are, I mean, yeah, you just go with your branding, go with your name. I mean, that's preferred. Just use your name. My name is William. GFX is a brand that I am a consultant for Freedom, and you know. Designer names as far as that goes, like Zelo, I made when I was in 8th grade, and it was just a stupid name that I was like, yeah, that would be cool, and I didn't do any research on it. Turns out the guy's like a famous Chinese rapper or something. Like if you type in Zelo on Google or something, it comes up with like this famous Chinese rapper, which I did not know prior to making the name. I just kind of came up with the name, and I was like, yeah, and it kind of stuck. This question here comes from @DesignsHavoc or Havoc Designs. I've seen a lot of him on our channel, so he's a good little he's not a good little follower. He's a good member of our community here. And it is, if you woke up one day and you were a girl, what would you do? You're only a girl for one day. I would sleep the entire day. Yeah, I mean that's what I would do. I wouldn't want to do anything because girls are weird. And who wants to be a girl? Not this guy. So I would sleep all day. I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, let's see. Am I a girl waking up in my bed, so I like have all my stuff, or am I a girl just waking up in like some girl's room? That's the question that needs to be answered first, because if I woke up in my room, I'd probably just take it as it's a normal day. I'd probably maybe play a little Call of Duty, make a couple graphic videos, do some homework for school, or I don't know. I would do something that I normally do. I mean, I wouldn't waste the day. But if I woke up in like some girl's room where like I didn't have a computer, didn't have YouTube, didn't have Netflix or anything, I would probably just sleep. And I'd be like, is it tomorrow yet? And then I'd wake up the next day and be done with it. So now we're gonna go and move to some of the YouTube comments here. I gotta pull these up on my computer. Alright, so here are some of the questions you guys asked from YouTube. Those are all from Twitter, so let's go to the questions that you guys asked on YouTube. So, the J Dracer 99 asked, can you do free channel banner art and logo for my channel? Question mark. No, I cannot. That answers your question. Can you do more port reviews? I'm assuming he's referring to portfolios, and yeah, that's a lot of you guys asked that here, and I definitely will do some portfolio reviews there. Are you guys willing to get more creators to this channel? Would you like to start a GFX company? Well, I already have a GFX company. I registered Major League Graphics LLC. It's a sports marketing firm, or general marketing firm. And I already have it registered. I started that, and that's actually, if I didn't start that, I would not be where I'm at today. 100% believe that, and it's mlgfx.com if you want to check out the website. But if I didn't start that, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today, so it's definitely worth starting. But Freedom is just, I mean, with school, I am a college intern for my church, and doing YouTube, and doing some of the Y stuff, it's kind of hard to, you know, to find time to, you know, run a GFX company, because it's a full-time gig, and I already have 3 full-time commitments. So it'd be hard for me to do that. So I don't think starting a company like Gamer GFX or something like that would be in my best interest at my current state. Now, in the future, give 4 years, who knows? It's in the air. Am I looking to get more creators to this channel? I am. I just have not been able to find people who can create the same type of content as me and who will help contribute to the brand. I have an open submission. Anyone can submit. The submission form is at our About page on our channel, and I believe, don't hold me to this because I haven't checked like if the link works, because it's just a redirect. I think it's gfxmcn.com/submit. If you go to that, you should be able to pull up the Google Doc form and submit your video. So I'm always looking for talented content creators who want to contribute to the channel. But unfortunately, I just haven't been able to find anybody who actually not only has the talent, but has the persistence, has the drive, and is willing to make videos like I make. Made me my outro for MCP. I don't know what that is. What inspired you to get into GFX, and what do you think you'd be doing if GFX and YouTube is something you have never considered? What inspired me to get GFX? I already talked about that with the previous question with Brent. Man, that guy. I hope he watches this video. I'm gonna send him the link to this video just so he knows that I wouldn't be right here if he didn't say those things. And didn't always try to top me when it came to graphics. So thank you, Brent. But what would I be doing if GFX what would I be doing if GFX and YouTube is something I've never considered? Probably playing sports. To be in all honest, like if I didn't know anything about GFX, YouTube, gaming, if I didn't know anything about that, I probably would have still played football. And I don't know where I would be. I mean, that's kind of an impossible question to answer. Is where would you be? Because I believe everything happens for a reason, and certain things were called into my life so that I would be the person that I am today, and certain things will happen in my life that will make me be the person that I will be in the future, and I mean it's impossible to guess where I think I would be, but I definitely think, because it was my freshman year of high school, so I probably would have still been playing football and I probably would have done all that. I probably would not have been as socially awkward as I was my freshman and sophomore year if it wasn't for the internet, because I actually talk to people and hang out with people. But that's a topic for another day. Comment below if you want to hear that full story. We'll get that going. Where did you get your Where did you first get your training? I am really untrained. I just watch YouTube videos. I watched a lot of iRobot, I2OBOT. A lot of strats. Well, I didn't watch a lot of strats, thinking about it. Like, I remember he was a big name in the community, and I used to download his packs, but I don't think I really watched. Like, I've seen his videos, obviously, but I don't think I was a huge fan of him. Another one would be Apex. Apex doesn't like me for reasons I won't get into, but he doesn't like me. We used to be kind of somewhat friends. Like, he was on one of my podcasts when I used to run a Graphics live stream podcast, and then since then stuff has happened, but I mean, those were the people that I was inspired by when I first what was on YouTube when I first started doing graphics. And so mainly it was iRobot was a huge influence. iRobot, and then Apex, those two were huge. Rated, Zach and I used to be in Skype calls all the time, just doing nothing, and that was really cool. That was back when Epic GFX time, if any of you guys know what that is. And when Epic GFX time was still big, that's when Zach and I were good friends. I was in Yoush actually at the time, so I mean that just tells you how dated all this stuff is. I'm old in the community. Epic GFX time and Yoush was there, and Rated was just getting a part of Yoush, and I mean his channel probably only had 5,000 subscribers at the time, maybe a little bit more. It's probably just as large as this channel is now. But that was really cool, and Rated had a big influence. Rated does tutorials a lot, so if you guys go check out Rated's videos. And then Evan Eckert, I've watched a few of his videos. See, I'm not much of the drawing types. That's where I don't really his videos are definitely impressive, but I don't really get inspiration from them because it's not really something that I do often. Hako said, do portfolio review. Make sure to feature mine. There you go. So yeah, that is all the questions I believe that we have for the Ask Me Anything. Thank you guys for everyone who participated. It was definitely a lot of fun to read your questions and answer. Let me know if you guys have any more questions in the description. I might make full-length videos on some of the topics. Now I get to go re-listen to all of this and cut out stuff that, you know, a lot of the ums and ha's and does and buzz and whatever those like and hopefully the audio works. But yeah, so that is the Ask Me Anything, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm only doing one take of this, like, because I know I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that, or with this or that. I'm only gonna do one take of this, so it's more natural and it's more real. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. My name is William. You guys are awesome, and I just want to say that this, you know, this is the 100th video on the channel, and this would not have been possible without all your support and you guys watching the videos. So thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, commenting, liking, and all that fun stuff. So that's a little history on me and myself, and really history on, I mean, it took a little bit, like there was only one question that was like not really graphics related, which I'm okay with. I expect it to be a little bit more maybe, but hey, I'm fine with it, so don't worry. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Will. Follow me on Twitter at gfxzelo. Follow the GFX Twitter at gfxMCN. And as always, have a G freaking X day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace!